What's going on, guys? It's boy Maximum RPM coming at you with another video today. So I'm going to be answering a couple of questions and kind of going over the state of where my channel is going. So one of the biggest questions that I am asked is, what is my recording setup? Now, crap, my cameras. There we go. Right now it is a plastic stool or a plastic tote, a wooden stool, and a spare Traxxas slash chassis. My phone sits right on here on these two tabs, and this TV remote props it up like so. It wasn't always like this, but since I got the new S10, this is what I have to do. And this is my 3D printed Beyblade V8. So one of the biggest question, the second biggest question on my channel is, what's the next version of V8 gonna be? Everyone is expecting it to be a GT Beyblade. No, not in the slightest. In fact, it's not going to be anything like a GT Beyblade. I'm not a huge fan on how the 3D printed GT Beyblades look. They're not really my style. They just don't interest me a whole lot. But I'm not saying that they're bad or obsolete. Look at Warrior Scorpio. That thing's a beast. Um, and that's really the only one that's worth talking about, in my opinion. That's a 3D printed um, GT system Beyblade. I only know of a couple, but that's the only one that I'm going to talk about. It's the only one that I see worth any amount of time. V8 is not going to become a GT Beyblade ever. My idea was to give it a gimmick like Hercules, where 6 out of the 8 pistons expand. So these 6 would expand, and these 2 would stay stationary. Yes, that's a stamina type gimmick on a defense type Beyblade. V8 is designed around a defense type, but it incorporates everything from all other types of Beyblades, such as stamina, defense, attack, and balance. V8 is a defense type that uses attack style teeth. And it has a attack slash balance type gimmick where it has a burst stopper inside, kind of like Judgment Joker and Lord Spriggan. But besides that, it won't be getting the Hercules gimmick. That will be V8's final upgrade if we ever get there. Its next upgrade is going to be similar to Flare Dragon, but it's going to be different in a way. Not going to go into detail with it. That was a little bit of an idea that me and Quake have been dabbling with, but we're still thinking about it. Now, the next idea, or the next question, is one that I'm sure will come up eventually. What is the future of my channel going to look like? Now, YouTube is incorporating those new rules, and a lot of people think that smaller end YouTube channels will disappear. My channel is still starting up, so technically they wouldn't be able to take it away because mine's a small end channel, but it's just getting started, so it's not like they're going to stop YouTube altogether. It's way too big of a cash market industry. But I digress from that. Now, a lot of people are freaking out over this. I'm going to just take it slow and see how it figures out. I'm a person who likes to adapt to their scenarios. I'll do whatever it takes to keep my channel going. But the thing that's most important to me is where my channel can go in the future. I see my RC cars, my four-wheeler, my airsoft, and my motorcycle and cars. That's where my channel is going to slowly progress to. Beyblades were always going to fade out of the channel one way or the other. Um, I might have done some stuff with them in the future, but they're going to be fading out eventually. Um, if I can, I'll keep it going as long as I can. But if I have to adhere to a certain code that makes it so my channel is rooted specifically to kids, and I can't do four-wheelers and airsoft and all that other stuff, Beyblades will be gone. You'll never see them again. You might hear about them, but you will never see them. I don't want that to be the end result. But it will be if it has to be. That doesn't mean that I'll stop playing with them altogether or just leave the Baytuber community in general. If it comes down to that, I might start a second channel. But Maximum RPM is always going to be my main channel. Now this video was honestly made just specifically to talk about this, but I figured I'd get some other stuff out of the way too. So a lot of people are freaking out about it. I am too. I get it. We're all nervous. We don't know what the future is going to hold for us small channels and toy-related channels. My channel isn't specifically designed for kids, and it's not designed for adults. It's designed for anyone who's interested in anything. My channel is about hobbies. Beyblade's one of my hobbies. RC is one of my hobbies. There are two hobbies that I can enjoy on a daily basis. The reason that I don't do four-wheeler videos as often is because I don't have a real effective way to do them right now. Now, yes, I do have a GoPro, and yes, I do have footage on this GoPro. But the tricky part is getting it over to my phone and working on some editing skills and programs. I haven't done that yet. This channel is something that I plan on having for the rest of my life. Until YouTube either becomes obsolete or I can no longer do YouTube for whatever it be, either medical reasons, financial reasons, or if I just get sick of it, which I probably won't because I love doing this. But whatever I have to do to keep this channel a quality channel that's alive and that I am happy with putting content out with, I will do. But if I have to cut out all others like airsoft, RC cars, and four-wheelers and leave it just with Beyblades, you can be sure that I will not take that direction because, honestly, guys, Beyblades don't appeal to everyone. Neither do RC cars, but RC cars appeal to a lot more people. In my honest opinion, I love RC equally to Beyblades, but I love them for different reasons. But for the four-wheelers, I'm a gearhead, 100%. Honestly, I'll take cars over tops any day. For crying out loud, I if cars stop, if someone said, you know what, no cars, we're going to ban cars for the rest of forever, I would lose all existence. So my channel is based around cars for the most part. With the four-wheeler, it's going to be about me showing people how to properly ride a four-wheeler, have fun with it, just some overall thrashing videos for people to enjoy, and maintenance. Same with motorcycles. I'm a new rider. I just got my permit last year. I'm coming up on my 17th birthday in March. So I've been riding for a little under a year. And it's about the learning curve with it. The modifications that you can make to a bike to make it so you can get the most out of it for as long as you can. My channel's made to help people, inspire people, and just make people's day better. Yeah, so that's the future of my channel, guys. I'm gonna do whatever it takes for me to do whatever I love. but you guys can expect a lot more RC cars and four-wheelers and stuff. I'm gonna run Beyblade as long as I can. If I see that road ending, then I'll end it. I rather not, because it's still a hobby that I enjoy. But yeah. So we'll all figure it out together, guys. My phone is flashing for the 10